too much product placement within a show makes the program feel disingenuous, and it turns viewers off, and that's bad for everybody, for the show, and it's bad for the advertiser because it puts their product in an awkward light. One of the real opportunities is actually using the time during the break and combine the stickiness of a promo for the network with the message for the advertiser. Because we know promos for a network, viewers watch, and it makes sense. I came to the channel to see one of your shows. I'll stick around if you give me a message for another show. I didn't necessarily come to the channel to buy a particular product, so when that commercial comes on, you're likely to lose me. But if you weave those two together, you keep the stickiness of the promotional message and find a way to integrate the advertiser into that message, it's a win-win for everybody. Because the promo is doing its job of raising the ratings, which is great for the advertiser, and the advertiser is getting to have their message out there, and people are actually paying attention to it. So it's sort of the best opportunity for both. You don't want to force anything. You want there to be a natural fit there because viewers get that. And if there is a natural synergy between the product and whatever the promo or whatever you're promoting, is that it works together really well and one lifts the other one up. So when you, in fact today, when I played several of the spots and they saw the sponsorship logo at the end, it got a chuckle because they said, oh, you know, that really works. I get why the sponsor was involved. It's almost like putting an exclamation point at the end of the spot. Is that not only did they enjoy the promo message, but it put the advertiser in a really good light because his product, his logo, his brand message was being held up by the programming of the network that the viewer came to watch.
You've heard of the alpha male. Let us introduce you to the beta male. He has poor communication skills. He lacks self-esteem, and his standards are very low.
I'll kiss everybody here. Dudes, chicks, everybody.
Beta male movies start with Meet the Parents. Tomorrow at 7 on USA. Presented in part by the Geek Squad.
There once was a boy, a huge TV star. Fame, fortune, fans, the world was his oyster. But then, puberty struck. Cute and cuddly no more, the bottle became his only friend. Drugs, crime, and transsexual prostitutes soon followed. Over the hill at 12. It's not easy being a kid star. VH1's Kid Stars Marathon. Scandal and heartache never grows old. All day tomorrow on VH1. Sponsored by Pampers.
That was an unusual situation. Now, you have to understand the channel VH1 is the sister network to MTV. So it's used to being a little bit controversial, a little bit out there, and the sponsors buy into that. And in this particular case, they recognize that it was a bit of a joke because the target audience for VH1 is not necessarily the people who are buying Pampers, but Procter & Gamble, which has Pampers, they have many clients, and so they played along with the joke, which also put them in a good light. It showed they had a sense of humor. I think that it makes sense for every product to find where it fits in the media landscape. And there are going to be some products that fit naturally into the entertainment world because they're really a part of people's lives, and there'll be others that don't fit as well. And I think, again, it's more important to find that right place where the product feels at home, and maybe that's being part of a much larger entertainment vehicle, or maybe it's just being a small part of somebody else's entertainment vehicle.
The bullet entered the window at a 15-degree angle, so... Oh, this is freaking good coffee. Have you had this?
No.
It's a real pick-me-up. Hey, what are you doing later? You want to go have some fun?
Shouldn't we solve this?
Why, you think this is fun? This coffee is full of flavor. Oh, it's refreshing. We could go to the beach. Coffee in the beach? What? No, that's a party already.
Stop by Dunkin' Donuts and grab an iced coffee.
Judging from the shattered glass, it's clear that someone entered through the window. What are you doing?
Duh. Solving crimes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, ever heard of examining evidence?
Yes. And that?
Well, what? I'm not supposed to use the victim's cell phone to order pizza?
You can't do that.
I can, and I did. Domino's always delivers when you need them. See? Get the door. It's Domino's. Hey, and get this dusted or whatever. And we're gonna need money for pizza. I'm short.
I think the reality is that the exposure on television raises the profile of a brand immediately. Television is still the most powerful medium in the world. Even though the internet is much more pervasive, nothing is still more powerful than a television spot. So if you want to grow recognition and likability and just visibility, is that television is obviously a tremendous vehicle to use. So it's more about what your plan is and what your goals are, what you're trying to achieve. But certainly television is one of the most efficient and effective ways to get your message out there.
You and I are like... Oh, I'm sorry. Is my wedding interrupting your promotion? We're right in the middle of our show. Okay? Right now. You have a time slot. Go there.
Black Widow said, do the walking stick. The way you dance is mighty slick. You got 2 left feet and 6 right hands. Shooby-doo-bye, shooby-doo-bye. The Black Widow and the walking stick went out to the patio, lickety-split. They licked their chops and let it rip and ate each other up. At the bad bug ball, downright dirty alley insect hall. The bad bug ball, creepy crawly tonight.
At least it wasn't one of those promos where they got the whole cast shoving each other playfully like they're all good pals. Oh, look, there we go. Oh, look at them jostling each other around. Oh, they give each other a hard time, but they're friends.
Is that a real show?
No, it's somebody's making a joke. Forget it.
Back up the street where the billboard stood with the millipede. Ate watermelon pie, spit out the seeds and sang their ABCs at the bad bug ball. Downright dirty alley insect hall. The bad bug ball, creepy crawly tonight. The bad bug ball, creepy crawly tonight.
So was that it? That's it. Now stay tuned for an all-new cross-armed opposites.
The reality is that everything has exploded, and we're still in the middle of that explosion. Just in this year, in 2012 and 2013, we're probably going to see more and more tremendous changes, because what we're learning is that the behavior of consumers, how they take in media, how they take in information, how they buy things, how they recommend things, is changing at such lightning fast speed. And it's going to create a lot of opportunities, but also a lot of challenges for everyone.